Here's a hard truth for you. Thousands upon thousands of people will die without ever starting. Their entire lives will be spent in a state of planning and preparing. They'll say they're getting ready, waiting for the right moment, but that moment never comes. They'll be on their deathbeds, filled with regret for the book they never wrote, the business they never launched, the journey they never took. They were always one step away from starting, and they stayed there forever. Why does this happen? Why do so many of us get trapped in this cycle of inaction? It boils down to fear, deep-seated, paralyzing fear. First, there's the fear of judgment. We're terrified of what other people will think. What if they laugh at me? What if they say I'm not good enough? This fear of social rejection can be so powerful that it keeps us small, hidden away from any potential criticism. We'd rather do nothing than risk someone else's negative opinion. Then there's the fear of failure. What if I try my absolute best and I still fail? What if I invest all this time, money, and energy and it all amounts to nothing? This fear makes failure feel like a final verdict on our worth. We see it as a permanent stain, not as a stepping stone. So to avoid the possibility of failing, we simply avoid trying. We protect our ego by staying in the safe, predictable world of what if. And finally, there's the most insidious trap of all, the perfect moment illusion. We tell ourselves, I'll start on Monday. Then Monday comes and we say, okay, I'll start fresh on the 1st of the month. The 1st of the month arrives and we push it to the new year. A new year, a new me. We're constantly chasing a mythical future where all the stars align, where we have more time, more money, more knowledge, more confidence. But this perfect moment is a mirage. It doesn't exist. It's just a sophisticated form of procrastination, a way to trick ourselves into feeling productive while we're actually standing still. So how do you break free from this paralysis? What's the antidote to this poison of inaction? It's simpler than you think, but it requires a radical shift in your mindset. First, you must lower the stakes. You're not trying to create a timeless masterpiece on your first attempt. You're just taking a single step. Think of it as an experiment, not a final exam. Your self-worth is not on the line. The fate of the world does not hang in the balance. It's just you trying something. That's it. Second, and this is crucial, you must give yourself permission to do things poorly. Allow yourself to be a beginner. Allow yourself to be awkward, clumsy, and imperfect. The first draft is supposed to be messy. The first workout is supposed to be difficult. The first video is supposed to be cringy. Embrace it. The only way to get good at something is to be bad at it first. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Third, focus on the process, not the outcome. Don't fixate on whether you'll succeed or fail. Instead, focus on showing up. Focus on the daily, weekly actions you need to take. Did you write for 15 minutes today? Great, that's a win. Did you make one sales call? Excellent. That's a win. Celebrate the effort, not the result. The results will come as a byproduct of a consistent process. And finally, you must accept that failure is not just a possibility. It's a necessary part of the journey. Every successful person you admire has a long list of failures they had to overcome. Failure is data. It's feedback. It tells you what doesn't work so you can adjust your approach. It's not the end of the road. It's a redirection. Once you stop fearing failure and start seeing it as a teacher, you become unstoppable. If this truth hit you, if it resonates deep in your gut, then it's time to act. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Subscribe to this channel. You won't find any sweet lies or empty platitudes here. What you will find is the raw, unfiltered truth that wakes you up to real life. It's time to stop preparing and start living. Let's do it together.